Alright, so yeah, like that. Yeah, that's good.
Are you registered to vote?
Yes, I am, darling.
Now it's turned into propaganda. Now you're seeing the posters coming up. You're seeing other parties having pictures of opposition and slating them, and it's come to a point where it's becoming a joke.
Did you want to share with us who you'll be voting for, or do you want to keep it to yourself? We won't judge you.
I was Labour until Gordon Brown called that woman a bigot, and now I'm probably not going to vote for him because he seems like a really nasty guy. No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
Hi, I'm Sigourney Stanley from Street Talk. We're out in the streets of London today, getting people's views on politics.
I don't like Gordon Brown.
I don't think many people do.
And I don't like Nick Clegg. I just don't. I find him really insincere, and I'm really annoyed how media have kind of like jumped on the bandwagon to say, oh, you know, people are changing their minds about voting, and I really don't think he's going to make much of a difference.
Have you decided who you want to vote for at the moment?
No, just looking at everything as it's going. I think on the day I'll wake up and I know.
Are you registered to vote?
Yes, I am.
Do you know who you'll be voting for?
Labour.
Okay, why Labour?
So I don't want things to change. I'm not a big fan of change. If they get a new government in, it's going to bring in new laws, and I just like it how it is. Even though it's not great, but I like how it is.
Are you registered to vote?
No.
Why not?
Just haven't got round to it.
Okay. Have you been paying any attention to it on the newspapers and TV?
Not really, no, to be honest.
No, I'm not voting. I don't believe in it. It's all bullshit.
No, let's do it properly. Do you feel the way that the media and the TV debates, do you think it's quite American, US?
Yes and no. No, because it's just the way technology is now, isn't it? It's just everything is so easily accessible. Everything.
I think today's general election for 95% of the population is more of a popularity contest than it is an actual political exercise. I don't think many people actually know what these people stand for. They just know what they look like and what they've done wrong.
I think at the moment they're really it keeps changing, especially with the Nick Clegg thing. I think that they've really been pushing on that, which has kind of annoyed me because I really don't think that he's going to make a difference. In fact, I don't think any of them are the three main parties.
So,
have you been watching it on the TV debates?
Briefly, and really and truly, to me, I want to see more action than talk. And they're saying they can do this, they're saying they could do that, but when will it ever come into action, and when will it ever take effect?
It's just a show, isn't it? Really, it is a show. You know, at the end of the day, people don't realise they gear their campaigns towards their voters. You know, so therefore people don't vote, then they can't complain. Do you know what I mean? Because if you voted, then they would gear their policies more towards the voter.
Do you feel the debates are good for the UK election?
Again, yes and no. I mean,
just say yes and no isn't actually an answer. You're giving the two possible answers in the same boat.
You're sitting on the fence about saying that.
yes, they are. Yes, they are, because they help. Well, I hope they don't help. Well, oh God, I'm in two minds.
Do you feel the UK is just becoming a little bit too much like the US?
In culture, yes. And politics, maybe, yeah. They're trying to, yeah, I've noticed that this time round.
I mean, it's quite unusual for us in Britain to actually have, like, you know, a big politicised, like, you know, Obama type thing. But it seems everybody's going that way now, so which is why I probably don't watch it on TV. So I just look at the facts and make up my mind, I guess.
I don't know. It's in the way that politicians are figureheads, and it's like politics is more like the X Factor than an actual political debate. I guess so, but I don't think I really know enough about American politics to say that with any conviction.
No, I don't think so at all. I think we're so far removed from them. It's still old school ties. The TV debates, yeah. I mean, the TV debates, okay, yeah.
The
media.
It's getting put onto newspapers.
I think the majority of people in the UK are pretty much more, well, they have an opinion, they're more clued on, as I think in America they pretty much don't really care. You know, they just know who they want in and who they don't want in.
I mean, like Gordon Brown, he's got a brilliant mind. He's got a brilliant mind, but the guy is just shy and he has no charisma. He's one of those people that, let's just get on with the work, you know. Whereas you've got people like David Cameron, who's like all Hollywood smile and everything, and there's nothing in there. Well, I don't think there's anything in there. You know, it's like someone put the lights out when you leave, innit? But I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
What would you like to see more, and what would you see less of the politicians in the near future?
Let's talk. Enough said. Let's talk. Let's talk.
Honesty would be really nice, yeah, and just sincerity, but I don't think you're ever going to get that, not in politics, because, you know, they always have different interests, and it's quite difficult, really.
More from them.
What would you like to see more from and less from?
I think I'd like to see less of them. This isn't about kissing babies as far as I'm concerned. I think that if people saw less of this, as you would say, Americanization of politics, and they got down to the real nitty-gritty, I think people would be more... I think it would draw more people in. To say that I would like to see more of honesty is kind of a moot point, because they should be honest from the start. You know, so asking for more honesty is like... They should just be honest. They should be. But like I said, I think a lot of this is wrapped up in a system that's come from generations and generations and hundreds of years of lords and masters scratching each other's backs. And that's where we're at now, still at this point.